Welcome friends, welcome back to Divine Designs 24. My name is Tammy. We're going to be doing some earrings today, and we're going to be doing some Christmas earrings. I made some Halloween ones a few episodes ago, so we're going to do some Christmas ones today. And I have a heater that, not a heat mat, it's a like a dryer that I put these in. This is my old one, still works great, and so I'm going to use it so I can get these done quick. They'll be done in a couple hours. I don't like getting rid of things or throwing things away until they're no longer usable, and mine still works great, so I'm going to use it. And I didn't realize this one wasn't opened yet, so, but we're going to be doing all different kinds of stuff. We're going to use glitters, we're going to use mica powders, we're going to use interference. So let me get, I think this one's opened. Nope, that one's not opened either. Oh my goodness. So much for trying to be organized. Okay. So we're going to mix some green up first. And I'm going to use interference. This is a green ghost interference, and I'm going to use it with some green. There we go with that. And some green. And we'll mix this up. So I hope everybody's doing good. I'm doing great. I took me a little trip. Went to North Carolina for a few days to visit with my granddaughter. She had surgery. So I went with my daughter up to her daughter, which is my granddaughter. We went up to her house, stayed for a few days, visited. So I've got behind on a video, so they're not getting, usually I try to do every other day. Yep. Sometimes when life happens and you get busy and, oh, this is going to be pretty. Look at that. I want that for the Christmas trees. Okay. So we got the green mixed up. So now I want to do a gold. And I'm going to use a gold ghost. So we will put that in there. That's an interference gold ghost. And then we'll get this mixed up. Oop, oop, oop. Okay. I always make such a mess when I do stuff. Okay, so we're going to get this mixed up. And that's going to be a really pretty color too. So we'll get that mixed up here. And then we're going to do a red. So we'll leave that one sit for a minute. Let it pop some bubbles and let some of that dry, come to the surface. And this one's not open either. Well, eventually I'm going to have all these open. I keep using them. All right. Now, we'll do a red. I hope this is going to be the right color of red. I don't know if this is going to be the right color of red. Let me see what else I can find in my bin over here. I'll be right back. Okay. This one's called Ruby Red. I like this one better. So we're going to use that one. So we got ruby red, we got green, and we have a gold. So to start out with, I want to do some Christmas trees. And I'll tell you what I did with these molds. I bought these molds from Amazon, and I will have that in the show notes of what I had bought. But I bought a set, not realizing that you get one of each thing. When I'm making earrings, I like to have a pair, so that way I have the same color in each one. So I bought another set. And this isn't the whole set. There is a couple more pieces to it, and you'll see that when I do it in the show notes. But let's do the Christmas trees. I'll put some green glitter in here along with it. And it is chunky glitter, so hopefully you'll be able to see it. So I'm going to go through and pour these in here. I will go ahead and put you on fast forward. And so you can still watch what I'm doing, but it'll just be faster because this is going to take me a minute to get all these. So enjoy the music. Okay, I'm back. We're done as far as we can go here. My resin is getting too warm, so I'm gonna have to pour those into some extras, and we'll be back for demold. Be right back. We are back for demolding. So let's see what we have here. Get these Christmas trees mated up here. Oh, these are really cute. Oh, that one's got a bad top. That's the only problem. That's the only problem I have found with these. I usually try to run the tool around the top. And that one's got a bad top also. And if they do have bad tops, I got 3 of them with bad tops. Oh dear. Okay. It happens. I use them for something else. Okay, so this pair here is good. So there's a good pair. This is a good pair. Okay, good pair, good pair. And that goes with that one. This goes with this one. I do have some trimming to do on some of these. And that's a good one. That's a good pair. And let's see, this looks like this one. And that one's a good pair. So these ones here, like this is a good one, but that's a bad one. This one here is a good one, but it's got a bad one in here. I'll use these as Christmas ornaments. And I can drill holes in these and make them different. Okay, but these here are good for earrings. Okay, let's mate these up. These I have to paint on the bow. So those are good. Oh, the gingerbreads are cute. The gingerbreads are really cute. Okay, here's an ornament that I don't like the ornaments. The glitter really sunk on those. I don't like those. I'll do something else with those, but I'm not gonna make them into earrings. Okay, so there's those turned out cute. And here is the angels. Those turned out cute. I like the angels. The snowman. I'll have to decorate those up too, but that turned out good. I just have to decorate those up. Here's a gingerbread house. Oh, there's the other one. Okay, I should have 2 of them. There's a gingerbread house. Those turned out really good. Okay. There's none left in those. There is a bell. Yeah, I definitely have some cleanup to do on these. There's a bell. And here is a bell. Here is a sleigh. There is a sleigh. Here is a gift. And there is a gift. I don't think the Santa hat turned out very good. Let's see here. Nope, both of them. Oh no, that is supposed to be that like that. Let's have a little air bubble in. I don't know if I'll be able to fix that. I'll put those off to the side. I think I'll have to work on those at another time. Oh, that's cute. There is a star. There is a star. There's ice skates and ice skates. Okay, so I want to go through and see what I can do about getting these cleaned up here. Some of them that need to be cleaned. So let's see what we can do here. All different ways to clean stuff up. So we'll get these cleaned up. I'll work on these for a few minutes and then we'll come back and we will put them together. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back and I got everything all cleaned up here and they're in pairs. Let me see here. And let's see, we got that pair, that pair, that pair, that pair. And I'm going to get my markers out. We're going to fix some of these up and decorate them. Let's see, I need the red. These are my Let's Resin acrylic paint markers. And this is my piece of wood that I used to get my markers started. And let's see, we are going to start with these because I want to get the ribbons painted red. And it's just as simple as this. You just paint these red. Sometimes you might have to do 2 coats, which it looks like I probably will have to on these. But that's simple as this. You just paint these on here and you have a red ribbon. So there's a red ribbon. Anything else I want to do red? If you want to, you can go through on the Christmas trees and you can do little red dots on, you can do different colors of dots to dress them up. And it just makes them look more like a Christmas tree with lights on them. That is my preference. I like to decorate the trees up. And we'll put different lights on them. As simple as that. Okay, let's see. What other colors can we use out here? We need some blue. You shake the pens up really good. They work much better when you shake them up. And then we can put some blue colors on here. Because we had to have some blue lights. There we go. Don't have to do a lot. I mean, just go through and just dab some color so it look like a Christmas tree. There we go. And then we're going to do the sleigh. And I think we're going to do gold. We're going to do some gold runners on this sleigh. We got to trim the sleigh up in gold. So let's trim the sleigh up. Dress this sleigh up here. There we go. There's one runner. And there's the other runner. Let's do some gold stars. Some of these have stars on them, so we can make them up into gold. Gotta make the stars look good. Okay, let's go to star. All right, let's put some little gold dots on our wreath. And let's see, what else can we do? There's not much we can do with those. Those really turned out cute. Okay. I'm going to do a yellow. Trying to get my red to dry good before we start doing the we gotta put the earring loops on. Oh yeah, that's what needs some yellow too. We need some lighter color on all this darker colors. Perfect. Don't need a lot, just some. I got a yellow glob. Need to get the yellow glob off of there. See, mistakes can be fixed. There we go. And I got this one here to put a few yellows on, and we will be done with the yellows. Now, let's see, some black. Just some eyes on the angels. Don't have to do a lot. And we'll put some eyes on our gingerbread. There. Okay, now we have to let these dry. I have to let the ink dry really good before I go handling them and putting the parts on them. So we're gonna let these sit and dry, and when these are all dry, we'll be back to put them all together. See you in just a second. We are back to put things together now. We are all set. So I have some of my stuff out here, jump rings, and that, so we'll get these all set. So we'll do this one here first. So let's see. I'll do a couple, then we'll put you on fast forward. You can watch the rest, see how I do it. When you open these, you just twist to open to where they're like that. Never pull this way. Then slip that on. Slip the little one on. And then close back up. And then you just twist it closed. Then you grab the earring hoop, just open that up, slip it on, close it up, and voila, it is all done. So there is one. Set that up there. I'll show you again. You take a hold of this and you just twist like that. Slide it on. Slide the little one on. And then twist back. There we go. And this one you just open up a little, just a little bit. You don't have to open up much. And slide it on. And pinch close. There is seconds. Now we have a pair. So now I'm going to put you on fast forward. You can watch me do the rest of these. And then we'll be back. Enjoy the music. I am back. I just had to put some hoops on this one, earring things. Not sure what you want to call them. Fish hooks. Fish hook earrings. So we'll put these on here. And then we'll be done to look at them. And I can explain a little bit more. This is really a great video for beginners to see how you can do these up and not really have to have a lot of knowledge on how to do it. So I'll put those away a little bit. We're gonna look at these. So these are the snowmen, and I went ahead and put some black in his eyes for Cole. For buttons, I put some red for his scarf and orange for his nose. So that was just using markers, very, very simple. For the little angels, I just put little eyes on the angels. The stars, you could put something across here. If you have a cricket, you can make little letters, and you could put like joy or whatever on here, and then just put a top coat with some UV resin, if that's what you'd want to do. On the skates, you could put somebody's name on here on the skates. But this is just a simple way to show you guys how to do some Christmas earrings very quickly, easy, and I thought it'd be a great way to show beginners how to do them. Some of these will go on my Etsy shop. If you want to check out my Etsy shop, some of these will be on there. So this is going to be it. I'm going to take some pictures of these, and they'll be at the end. These were so much fun to make. I hope this tutorial helped you guys on how to make resin earrings and what you can do if you want to go a little farther. You can decorate them up any way you want to. You can put embellishments on them. You can, whatever you'd want. So I want to thank you guys for coming. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and make sure when in the comment you put that you put all that in there, that you did that, and you'll be in the October 1st drawing, and you'll win something free from that. And good luck. I will see you guys next time. Bye now.